don't want to tell you.
Do you know?
I don't have the internet, you know. Just say I'm just sitting here all these things.
Yeah, but you watch your Pikes Peak laps and TT laps, I suppose, on the
That's
laptop.
on the computer at work.
Yeah.
I spent my team race at work. Yeah. And then last year it was Pikes Peak.
Yeah.
And every team race watching it.
A lot of riders whack their PlayStation on, don't they?
And then got PlayStation.
No, but they do, don't they?
I've heard of all that,
Yeah. I mean, I must say, the very first time I ever went to Donington Park, I just went round and round on the PlayStation. At least I didn't know what to expect then, so I couldn't go around the 200 something. 200 miles an hour.
Yeah. There's not much to remember really.
No.
But then you got the Nürburgring. There's what is it? How many corners there is?
That's a lot.
12 mile. Whereas Pikes Peak's 12 mile. But then you think that's a lot. But then you got the TT, which is bloody 37 and 3/4 miles. Longer again. But all our road races, you know, even the Irish nationals, they're bloody 5 and 6 mile a time.
Yeah.
A lot of learning. I love racing, but yeah, I've got to have a challenge, and being on a new bike is a challenge. Yeah, but like advice for up and coming like TT riders, it's just you want to get out what you're putting. It's quite simple.
Yeah.
It's dead simple. There is no. I think when people ask me, about getting a ride and how do you do this? How do you do that? They expect it's like a one-word answer. You just got to do this, or a one-sentence answer. It's not like that. It's not like that. You want to get out what you're putting.
Yeah.
Put the graft in, build the bikes, get the bikes good, and then just time learning the course.
What age did you start? Like, did it start with bikes? Did it start with?
No, I started racing motorbikes. I didn't start racing until I was 19, 20. Until I started work.
Yeah.
Because I started work, I couldn't afford a bike until I started work. Bought a bike. And racing. And then did short circuits for a bit. I did the British Championship for a year or so. It's just a bit boring for me, the track racing. I just wanted something a bit different. So I went road racing. And that's where I've been ever since. I've been road racing started road racing in 2003. Yeah. 11 years.
That's quite a late start for someone of your level though, isn't it? Because
19.
When you're at the absolute top of your game.
It was a road racing, I was a road at that,
Yeah,
we get 19. Yeah, but then, my dad raced for years, but he never wanted to push me into racing.
No.
You could see, he didn't want me. He didn't want me racing, but he didn't want to encourage me to racing. So, as soon as I left school, got a decent job, I worked at Volvo. The trucks, the decent money, bought a bike, went racing. Yeah. But then I spent all my money on the bike, I couldn't afford the van, so my mum used to say to me, Dad's work back to cover the racing, and then did that for a couple of years.
It's funny how we do that, we put our bikes in front of a lot of different times,
I always yeah. But then, like the further on, like bikes are great, and I love racing. But for me, it's more about the building than the racing.
Yeah.
Like building on-board stuff.
Yeah.
Whether it's cars or bikes. So yeah, I do love the racing, but there is more to motorbikes than
just racing.
I don't do the Facebook thing, and I don't do any Twittering or any of that.
Is your phone quite basic in our conversation the other day, is it?
I'll show you. It's in your back. I'll show you. In fact, I'll show you because I'm telling you.
I had one of these when I was in school.
2001, I think. That's the year they found.
Yeah. So the thing is, I was going to send you a picture message.
That's not going to happen.
Some of the titanium I was going to send you. This one I didn't.
Yeah. But what's a work phone? What's my bloody brilliant? I'm not into all that business of folk. Oh, he says this, she says that. I ain't got time to be worrying about.
No.
I ain't got time to be
looking.
And
you just have things flagging off left for left.
So I'm not into that, mate. I'm not into that. I'm not going to book the turned up, mate. Because bloody work will be ringing about summers. Let's leave this book with that. It's just. It's easy, but it's like, I think you can't. Like, I'm passionate about building stuff and making stuff, but you can't put that into someone, can you? You can't teach someone that. It's got to be bred into you, and that's all I've done. Just like just what to just about passionate about it. Because you can just see it.
Well, you're a perfect example of appreciating some kit like that.
What you do, and that's why I like building bikes like this, or bikes like that, or cars like that. It's just like, and appreciate what goes into them and what it takes to be able to achieve what you want. You know, like with a Pikes Peak bike, all that time in 4 or 5 years building that thing. But when I can look at it now and think, that's great.
And it was an excuse as well to finish that.
It was. If you want for that, if you want for doing the TV,
it probably be sat right now, wouldn't it?
Because it was sat on the bench there for yonks. And I thought, Pikes Peak, I need to get your finger out, and I had to dedicate 6 months of my life to get it figured.